Hindi cinema always loved a good love story filled with passion and drama. In the past, love was portrayed as a simple emotion. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, but there are obstacles. A rich father or a greedy villain. Love was pure, as the golden couple on screen, Raj Kapoor and Nargis, showed in Shri 420. Even today, it is regarded as one of the most romantic range songs ever. A mere glance was enough to convey everlasting love.
प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल कहता है दिल रास्ता मुश्किल मालूम नहीं है कहाँ मंजिल.
In the 60s too, you had pristine virginal Sadhana singing to the moon Tera Mera Pyar Amar, thinking of her love Devanand in the 1962 film Asli Nakli.
फिर क्यों मुझको लगता है
But there were exceptions too. Guide, released in 1965, was one of those rare films considered to be much ahead of its times, when Wahida Rehman decides to live with Devanand after being shunned by her husband. The 70s saw courtship played out by dancing around trees. The king of romance Rajesh Khanna serenading the dimpled Sharmila Tagore in a hill station in Aradhana, the heroines were one-man women. Love stories were so popular that Bollywood's sons were launched around this emotion. Kumar Gaurav with Love Story and Sanjay Dutt with Rocky to give them a safe start. In the 80s and 90s, romance in Hindi films was defiant love, like in Ek Duje Ke Liye and Prem Rog. The type that broke through age and parental barriers. Amir Khan made his debut with Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak, sweet innocent love. That image started to crack when Karishma Kapoor kissed Amir Khan in Raja Hindustani in 1996, creating a storm. Love turned a corner when Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, hero-heroine became more inclusive and wanted parents to bless their love. The millennium, however, started to show heroines with more spunk. Jab We Met got more layered with Socha Na Tha, and then came films like Ranchana, in which love started getting a bit twisted and obsessive. SRK made obsessive love even seem legit in Dard and Anjam. Filmmakers and the audience were ready to go with the flow. Even the portrayal of women became more daring. Mallika Sherawat grabbed a lot of eyeballs with her bold avatar in the 2000 film Murder. In 2012, Bollywood goddess Aishwarya Rai had a kissing scene with Hrithik Roshan in Dhoom 2 and broke all barriers. It is no longer taboo for the woman to take the first step in a relationship. Deepika Padukone's no-holds-barred performance in Cocktail was applauded for this very fact. Today, directors and scriptwriters are not hesitating to experiment with the unusual when it comes to love stories. In the 2021 Chandigarh Kare Aashiki, a gym owner Ayushmann Khurrana falls for a transgender, a role played by a leading actress Vani Kapoor. In Haseen Dilruba, it is fine if the husband commits a murder for the love of his wife. In the 2022 film Gehraiyan, the film examines infidelity, passion, and balancing ambition and millennial love. It is an uninhibited, unhinged view of how falling in love can go terribly wrong. But what made viewers sit up is how love was portrayed in the film, with Deepika bearing it all in her bold avatar. Filmmakers seem to be increasingly catering to the changing tastes of the millennial audience and seem to be pushing the envelope. Viewers used to international cinema on OTT are not batting an eyelid. They just want to know what more next. A Federal Report.